day everyone, I'm Cadet Cayabyab and I'm here to talk about the famous Exxon Valdez oil spill. So the Exxon Valdez oil spill was the worst oil spill in the US history at the time. It was a man-made disaster occurred when the Exxon Valdez, an oil tanker owned by the Exxon Shipping Company, spilled 11 million gallons of crude oil into Alaska's Prince William Sound on March 24, 1989. The Exxon Valdez oil spill covered 1,300 miles of coastline and killed hundreds of thousands of marine life. So how it happened? Investigators later learned that Joseph Hazelwood, the captain of Exxon Valdez, had been drinking at the time and had allowed an unlicensed third mate to steer the massive ship. In March 1990, Hazelwood was acquitted of felony charges. He was convicted of a single charge of misdemeanor negligence, fined $50,000 and performed 1,000 hours of community service. After the Exxon Valdez oil spill, Exxon employees, federal responders, and more than 11,000 Alaska residents worked to clean up the oil spill. Exxon paid about $2 billion in cleanup costs and $1.8 billion for habitat restoration and personal damages related to the spill. Cleanup workers skimmed oil from the water surface, sprayed oil dispersant chemicals in the water and on shore, washed oil beaches with hot water, and rescued and cleaned animals trapped in oil.
No humans died during the actual oil spill, but 4 were killed during the cleanup. Furthermore, many workers involved in the cleanup fell ill. Respiratory illnesses were thought to be colds or flus and were even called the Valdez crude. Today, this crude is thought to have been caused by toxic fumes and contact with crude oil. Many of the workers who fell ill later died or are permanently disabled, and this is thought to be related to being exposed to oil and fumes from the cleanup efforts.
So now we are going to tackle the Oil Pollution Act of 1990 and its relation to the Exxon Valdez oil spill. In the wake of the Exxon Valdez oil spill, the U.S. Congress passed the Oil Pollution Act of 1990, which President George H.W. Bush signed into law that year. The Oil Pollution Act of 1990 increased penalties for companies responsible for oil spills and required that all oil tankers in the United States waters have a double hull. Exxon Valdez was a single hull tanker, a double hull design, by making it less likely that a collision with spilled oil might have prevented the Exxon Valdez disaster.
Chukri.